10K a week in phone sales is not too shabby. I listened to 3 calls and I saw the same exact thing on all 3 of them. From what I've seen is most window cleaning companies will either do door-to-door or they'll do their quotes in person. We actually do all of our quotes over the phone. And we've been doing that for the past, I think 4 years, and we crush it. Like we're able to sell 10K a week plus every single week, but it wasn't always that way. Like I did the phone sales for 3 years and I had to figure out the system, and I dialed in the pitch, I dialed in the conversions, and I dialed in like the actual sales process and the SOP. As you grow a business, you can't just do it all yourself. So a big thing that we have to focus on is like, how do I take the skills that I have and build it into a system that I can then train the office staff on so they can do it on a consistent basis and I can be more hands off. And then at the same time, it doesn't matter how much you sell. If you don't have a good service, you're toast. Like it's been a big project to like try to manage the back end side of like, how do we sell? How do we provide good customer service while Ian can still manage the technicians and make sure that we're providing a good service to back up the sales. But a cool thing with where we're at in the business now is like, not only do we have our business with multiple locations, but we also have the window cleaning games group. And so we're able to take all of our systems and put it in there to help other people in other markets so they can implement the same phone sale systems that we do. So I'm adding that this week. It's been added, but I'm revamping it and making it exactly the way that we have it here at Mint. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do.
What you want to say?
I got nothing to say.
$2023. We'll do
Yeah, we literally tracked leads, office sales, like how many. Were we even tracking revenue sold?
No.
Nice.
We'd have to guess on how many we got. Yeah. Whereas now when we just put it in the HouseCall Pro, it's like, it's in there. Yeah, up until 2025, so up until this year, it was a complete guessing game. Like we had to take all this information that was in like one CRM versus like our phone system versus like all these different systems that we had that were integrating with each other. Just the manual input alone caused a lot of flaws. So now, like what we have, which is really sick, we have our pipeline, which is like, these are all of our leads that are coming in. These are the stages that they're at. And these are the estimates that we have. And these are the stages that they're at. And so because it's all in the same system, we can pull super clean lead reports. And so like, for example, this is my office dashboard. So like I can see the total leads that we've gotten this month, the total jobs sold, and our total revenue. And then we can also pull what's our conversion rates from like leads to quotes and what's our conversion rate from quotes to sales. Which like, unless you know those numbers, you can't really know if you're doing well with marketing or sales. And so having like good numbers and good KPIs is like the key to everything. So
super clean.
Yeah, super clean, super nice. So in order to have this clean reporting, we have to follow the pipeline flow exactly. So like we have to create a lead for every lead that comes in, whether that's through call, through text, through social media DM, through ads. And some of those we can integrate into the system. Some of them we have to put them in manually as a lead, but then after that, there's no manual tracking because it's just all in the system. And so we've had to train our office staff to follow this flow of like lead input, convert lead to quote, convert quote to sale, and then like train them on what are the conversion rates that we're expecting. Numbers that we shoot for is our lead to quote needs to be 95%. Even if someone doesn't respond, we still create a quote for that person and send it to them. On the estimate side, we try to convert anywhere from 30 to 40% of estimates to jobs. Overall, it comes out to like a 30 to 35% conversion rate, which is pretty good. That's kind of like where you want to sit at. If you're above 50%, your pricing is probably too low. And if you're below 30%, you probably suck at sales. And it's either one of two things. It's like you suck at the process of like following the sales flow, or you suck at the actual pitch itself, or your pricing is way too high. So good luck finding out which one you're not good at. So what we're running into right now that's a little bit of a problem is we had trained up Nico on office sales, and we actually moved Nico over to commercial sales, and we moved our office staff back over to doing the office sales. The conversion rates have been decent, which they need help with, but they haven't been able to convert as many sold jobs to planned clients. A couple times a week, I've been training our office staff on our sales pitch, also like walking them through the KPIs and the sales flow that they need to follow to increase their numbers and increase the amount of plans that we sell. Later in this video, we'll try to get a recording of like me training our office staff so you guys can actually see what that process looks like and how I focus on certain points in the sales process and their KPIs too. obviously improve the numbers as the business. So that should be fun. So stay tuned for that.
One with a Y. Dude, it's been so lit, not even gonna lie. It's fun, dude. I'm on a roof all day. I'm outside, get my tan on. Gotta go hit this strand up real quick.
Job number 4 for the boys. It's 10 o'clock. Even had a little instance this morning with the truck. Again, this crew is a crew of 3 today because we had no one call out sick. Nobody's out of town. So crew of 3, they'll probably be done at like 12 or 1 o'clock. And I think they have about 2,000 to 2,500 on the schedule. I think overall for today, actually, we have like 8,700 for Christmas lights. So big day, actually. Weather's amazing. We have rain coming in tonight. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, maybe Thursday. It is what it is. So when we're done here, when these guys are done here, we're gonna shoot up to Lehigh and visit one of the window cleaning guys. Make sure that they're all good to go in Gucci. So yeah, pretty nice day. Yikes. Probably needs.
Huh?
They be sliding on their butt too much.
Hey, don't look at my assless chaps, man. My buttless chaps.
Just be sliding
Let me
everywhere.
be.
Kevin's pants aren't like that.
Sales are down because going into fall, we doubled down with Christmas lights and we're doing window cleaning sales. And so we are understaffed on the sales side, but then we're also undertrained on the sales side because we switched Nico to commercial sales and we transferred our office staff to window cleaning sales again. So have to help this boy get trained up on how to do some Christmas light stuff so we can get caught up. And then a little bit later, I'm actually gonna jump into a training with our office staff. And so I'll break down for you guys like what those trainings actually look like and the things that we go over. So hopefully that helps you guys out. And hopefully it helps us out because we need it. So I used to hate doing this, so I still hate doing this. But now I realize how important it is like you have to audit your office's calls. The only way that you can know if they're doing their job is listen. Every week I go through and I listen to Dana's office calls and I see how she pitches it and then I train her up on it. So, all right, Dana, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. You ready to get into it?
Hey, I saw that you requested a quote online. Do you have a minute to go over that? Sure, yeah. Okay, perfect. So we do have a couple of different options and some things to keep in mind as we're going over pricing. So we do have just a one-time service. It's our regular pricing. And then we have a biannual plan. And that one we come about every 6 months.
I listened to 3 calls and I saw the same exact thing on all 3 of them. And it's also funny because everyone that I talked to in the group this week about sales calls, I listened to their calls and they all did the same exact thing. First off, your plan pitch sounds great. Like you have that thing dialed now. The only thing that I would add to the pitch at the end of giving all the bonuses, you would say, like our quarterly option, the reason why everyone likes to go with this one is because it comes with the bonuses, whereas that doesn't come with the one-time or the biannual. That being said, which one would you prefer? So that like simple switch, honestly. If you go straight into pricing, there's been no trust built or like not that they don't like you, but they don't like you any more than anyone else. So biggest thing is there's the 2 questions. It's, hey, so just giving you a call to make sure, or like, do you have some time to go over your quote? And like, yeah, it's like, all right, before we get into pricing, I did just want to double check, what were you looking to get done? And then let them tell you there. And they'd be like, okay, cool. You definitely came to the right place. Like assure them that you can get them taken care of. And it's like another quick question is, have you ever had your windows professionally cleaned before? Right? Like this is your time to like become their best friend and like crack a joke or like say something dumb just so they like, you're not just like a robot, right? I used to have some professional company come out. Why don't you use them anymore? Why'd you want to use us? I saw your reviews or whatever. It's like, yeah, awesome. We have this many 5-star reviews, whatever. Just use that to like build trust. So that's why people like us. Another reason why people like us is because we do all of our quotes over the phone based off square footage and a couple more questions about your home. And now you're getting into the pitch. What I want you to focus on like this week and next week is that section. What do you need done? Have you ever had your windows professionally cleaned before? Yes or no? It makes it to where you're not just giving them a price because they're coming to you as soon as you get into price. There's like, oh, she's just a price. And so like, I don't like that price. I'm gone. Like become their friend. And then they like you. And then when you give them a price and it's a little bit off, they won't just be like, I'll call you back.
Hey, sounds good.
Okay, thanks, Dana. We'll see you.
Yep, see ya.
Good old Dana. Dana's crushing. She's doing decently well. Like her pitch is sounding really good. And when we first started training her, she didn't know the pitch at all, and so she's landing like 0 plans. She's focused so much on her plan pitch that her plan pitch is really good, but she's skipping the first 2 parts of the pitch. I jumped on a call with like 2 guys from the window cleaning games, and I listened to their calls. And the guys in the group were doing the same thing. Like they were focused so much on the pitch that someone would call and they just go straight into pitching price. If your plan pitch is good, you'll get laydowns. But if you don't gain their trust and then you can find their pain point, once you get into pricing and they aren't okay with the pricing, you have no ammunition. Like you have no trust and you have no pain point to tackle or overcome to where you can like solve it with the price. Otherwise it just becomes a price battle. So my focus with training Dana right now is like gain the client's trust, find the pain point, solve the pain point, then pitch plans. And if someone has a price objection, all you have to say is, well, the thing is, people don't go with us because we're the cheapest. People go with us because we're the opposite of what the pain point was at the beginning. But if you don't ask for the pain point, then you can't overcome the objection. So, anyways, a little pro tip for you.
Full of them recently.
Dude, I've been full of pro tips, man. Hopefully people like those. This has been kind of like sales heavy, so hopefully people have been liking it. But yeah, dude.
We'll see.
I mean, the company's been sales heavy right now, so that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Total of the house. So this is Victor's second job of the day. He's right on time. It's 11:30. It is $265 exterior cleaning. This client's on a biannual. Victor's trying to see if they answer the door right now so we can upsell them. If they don't answer the door, then he's probably going to text them to upsell. So,
please leave your message.
Did you get it?
Trying. Let me just try not to make it sound professional.
Give you guys a sneak peek of kind of what it looks like for the winter with us for crews. Right now for October, we are going to do about 150,000 in revenue. So we have a lot of work. So we're running right now 5 guys a day. Obviously November is when it gets really cold. So November we're planning on hitting like a 105, and then December we're gonna hit around 90,000. Is after October, I'm actually gonna send 2 guys down to Vegas because we're gonna do Christmas lights there, and that'll keep them busy and paid throughout December and then January for takedowns, which is great. What that looks like is since we do 410s, that works it out. So then we'll go down to 4 techs a day here for November, December, January, and then those guys will come back after takedowns. So a lot of moving parts with scheduling all that and coordinating all that. It'll be interesting to see what we're able to get done because we've never done this before. We've never done lights in a separate state where we're not there to manage it. So luckily Big Mike is there. He'll be able to manage it pretty good and help them out. So good work, dude. How many jobs you have left? 2? 2 after this?
Yeah.
All right, bro. We'll see you back at office. Yeah, buddy. If you upsell, then you'll make even that much more. So next payroll, I want to pay you guys a lot of money. So let's get it done. Of a week last week, 730 in upsells. So shout out to Leo for that. Big Spence coming in at second with 350, and then Cole coming in at 250. Good job, Leo. 730. That's a big.
That is great.
So you made an extra $306 last week in your pocket.
Y'all gooning out here or what? Yeah, it's kind of toasty. I got this freaking shiny dome. I gotta freaking wear the beanie and my head get cold, bro. The chrome dome is back.
Bro, you're gonna see that and you're gonna be like, damn, delete that shit.
Yeah, don't post that, bro.
What's going on?
Dang. I'm trying to sell my house right now, dude. I'm trying to text my real estate agent. You keep distracting me. I bought this house and I remodeled it. And I put $180,000 into it, and I lose $200 a month in rent even after putting $180K into it. So I've decided that I hate real estate, and I'm going to be selling it and then reinvesting all my money back into Mint, which is what I should have done in the first place. So
Heck yeah.
So hopefully that section helps, showing you guys a little bit of how I like audit and train our office staff on sales. It's definitely helped our business. So if you implement something like that, it can be a game changer. I think there's like a mentality in entrepreneurship that you should just hire people that are better than you, and then you can kind of just like manage these people. The problem with that is when you're starting a home service business and you're new to this business game, you don't know how to hire. You don't know what better than you even looks like. You don't know how to recruit, and you don't have the money to also hire the people that are better than you. So the way that you solve that is instead of hiring someone that's better than you, you have to become that person so you actually know what good looks like. And that is why I did the sales for 3 years, because I had to become the person that was so good at sales that I could then transfer that skill set to someone else, because I don't have the resources as a home service business to go out and hire this person that can close 100, 200, 300K a month. What we do now is take someone that doesn't have the skill of sales, that's just a really, really good person over the phone, really, really good at customer service and admin, and I train them to become a great salesman, and I only have to pay them 50, 60K a year rather than paying the sales guy 100, 200, 300K a year based off of their rev output. The sale really isn't that hard, but you do have to become good first before you can train someone else to do it. So as you're starting out in your entrepreneurial journey, like, you have to become the standard. Like, you have to become the person that is good, then that everyone else could then follow within the business. You can't just go out and find the talent because you don't have the resources. Anyways, that's the whole reason of what we are trying to do with all this stuff, with content, with the community, with WCG. All this stuff is build a platform that we can help as many people as possible become great and get to the $1 million market in the window cleaning space. And then we can provide even more value on top of that with partnership. And I have a lot of people asking like what that's going to look like over time. And like, I have some ideas for it, but like, stay tuned. You guys will see how we plan on doing that long term. But that's the goal of all this stuff. And if people don't partner with us, cool. If they don't want to, that's cool too. At least we helped the industry as a whole, because like, we're going to make ours. Like, we'll be fine. We'll make our money. But the end goal really is to like continue to grow as big as possible, but also to change the industry as a whole. And the best way to do that is just like give you guys the information, give you guys the learnings that we put some blood, sweat, and tears in to learn. So that way you guys don't have to. So thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys following the channel. And
yeah. Do you wish you had WCG in the early days?
Bro, if I had access to the stuff that we give people when we first started, we'd be twice as big. But it just didn't exist. Like, no one was doing what we're doing, which is not like, oh, pound on chest, like, we're so awesome. I think the space was just really new. If we had what we knew now at the beginning, I would have saved myself. I'd make a lot more money right now if I did. So yeah. So you'll make a lot more money too. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Oh, we're doing a handshake on this one. Pleasure.